I'm Daniela, and this is Jocelyn. Thanks for coming back to our channel.
It's no secret that sometimes it's difficult to conceive. And today we're going to talk about the truth about not getting pregnant right away. In this video, we're going to talk about our Lesbi-Honest opinion on the matter, the challenges that we face,
Some things we found discouraging,
and where we are in our journey today. I had my first daughter when I was 17, and it was quite a surprise. And I remember thinking, the next time I do this, I'm going to make sure I plan it. I had the unconventional surprise, and now I want to plan it. It's one of those instances where I feel like, be careful what you wish for, because the amount of planning that goes into all of this is a lot.
same-sex pregnancy.
Yes.
Statistics say that the likelihood of getting pregnant on your first attempt is like 30%. We know it can happen, but for the majority of people trying to conceive, it doesn't happen on your first try.
The good news is, after 6 months of actively trying, the success rate of pregnancy goes up to about 75%.
For me, the statistics are going to be a little different. Being that I started my journey to conception in my 30s, and because of my specific thyroid condition, conception is just going to be a little bit more difficult for me.
At this point in our journey, we have attempted ICI at-home insemination 4 times now. So we've been actively trying for 4 months.
We decided to repeat the same protocol that we used in our Mosey Baby video on our 3rd cycle of trying to conceive.
To see that video again, click the link above.
We can definitely recognize that we are early in our journey to conception. It's only been 4 cycles. Our hearts go out to everyone who has struggled with fertility, conception, and loss.
In being true to our name, we wanted to give you the Lesbi-Honest truth and be real with you guys about how we're feeling. Okay, let's start by talking about some of the challenges that we faced.
One of the challenges for us has definitely been timing. As we've talked about in our previous videos, my cycle has been off. Starting from the first cycle we tried to conceive when my period came super early, and it has just come earlier and earlier every month since.
This has thrown a huge wrench into our ovulation tracking. Because Daniela's period keeps changing, we can't figure out exactly when she's ovulating, and it has been somewhat of a nightmare.
Infuriating.
Although we are listening to the signs that her body is telling us, and we are tracking the LH surges as much as we can, there's still a lot that goes into this.
So I do believe that my new wacky cycle is definitely affecting our ability to conceive.
When meeting our donor using a live sample, timing is everything. And then we also have to drive, so that commute has to be factored into the timing as well. So timing is one thing that has been really stressing me out, because we can't figure out exactly where we need to be or when we need to be there.
I'll start to feel super confident, like, okay, all the signs point to ovulating. And then when I put all the signs into my ovulation tracker, the dates will keep changing and fluctuating, and then they'll one day be right on point, and then the next day it'll just change again. And I'll be like, what the heck? Does this mean I'm ovulating today? Because I got my sample yesterday. And it's really been stressing me out. So I have to focus on just watching the signs of my body and trusting my gut, because I don't really know what else to do at this point.
And the LH surges, I think they're really helpful.
Yeah, and based off of our schedules, the day we go, and the time frame will determine how many samples we can get that month. So hopefully we try to get 3 to 4 samples, but sometimes we only get 1 to 2 or 2 to 3.
Another challenge that I've been considering is that when you use a vial of wash sample, you know that it's been spun out, you know that they're giving you and you're paying for good motility and a good vial of sperm. But when you're using a known donor and you do your initial health screenings, you still don't know exactly where things fall as far as
Sperm count.
And so after the 3rd failed attempt, of course, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, well, we have a healthy donor, and there should be absolutely no reason why this isn't working. And I'm not saying it's him, but maybe at this point, why not just test the sperm and see what we're working with, just to kind of put our mind at ease and then have one less thing to worry about.
You got all worked up.
I love you. So after our third cycle, we decided to send our seed guy a sperm kit.
An at-home sperm test, which was cool. I didn't know that existed.
After a lot of research and reading many reviews, we decided to go with Yo sperm test. Yo sperm test for motility and sperm count.
It works right with your phone and gives you detailed information about motility, sperm count, and even a live video of your sperm swimming.
It was really cool to watch, and according to our donor, it was super user-friendly. He even sent us the video from his phone to show us what those little swimmers look like. The Yo sperm test let us know that our seed guy had great swimmers.
For more information on Yo sperm test, you can find their product links in our description, and you can get 10% off by using the code Lesbi10. Now, we just need to figure out what's going on in my department. Moving on to things that have been a little bit difficult. Something that has been personally difficult for me is that there's a lot of videos and blogs out there online that talk about getting pregnant on the first try. And they have titles with things like ICI at home, how to get pregnant on the first try, or we inseminated at home and had success right away. And that left me with a lot of false hope, thinking we were definitely going to get pregnant on the first try. And then it also left me with a lot of letdown. This has just been a little bit discouraging to me and making me wonder what's wrong with me and why am I not getting pregnant right away.
There are always going to be those lucky ones out there who get pregnant on the first try. We need to remind ourselves of that. Daniela.
You're right. I know everyone's journey is different and ours is just taking a little bit more time.
We started this YouTube channel to show others that they're not alone on this journey. We want to represent the stories that don't always come with first-time success, because what we've learned is that our challenging times have brought us to our most meaningful times. And we know what it's like to be stuck in a difficult spot, and we know what it feels like to see what seems like everyone else around us doing something that is so easy and so natural and so quick, and it's easy to get wrapped up in that. But we want you guys to know that it's not always like that, and it's okay, and our story shouldn't have any less value than anyone else's story just because our success hasn't come yet.
I'm just taking a step back to enjoy the process and recognize that this is our journey and our time will happen when it's meant to happen.
Yeah, my sister's having little ones has definitely helped me live in the moment and be so excited and happy for them, and really just relish the glory of watching my nephews and niece grow up, because this way, when it's my time, I just feel so much more connected to what we're going to contribute to the family.
Yeah, we're like 85% happy for them and only 15% jealous.
Maybe like 20% jealous, but definitely 80% happy for them.
We're just quoting friends, don't worry.
Yeah, you'll have to get used to that one.
Now that we have shared with you our Lesbi-Honest opinion and some challenges we have been facing, hit like if this content is resonating with you, or if you want to hear more honest stories like this one.
Now, as promised, we'll share with you where we are right now in our journey.
Right now.
As of today, May 29th, we are in the middle of my 2-week wait. I'm about, what would you say, 10 days post-ovulation.
10 DPO.
DPO.
So, for those of you who might not know, the 2-week wait period is after ovulation, when we're waiting for a period to either not come or rear its ugly head. During this time, it's suggested to wait to take a pregnancy test until you miss your period.
That is why it's called the 2-week wait.
Trust me.
These are the most painstaking 2 weeks of your life.
Agony.
Every day feels like 1 month, and you wonder, when are you ever going to get to take a test? Your emotions range from, oh, I'm definitely pregnant, to I'm definitely not pregnant. I don't even feel anything.
I think the first 2 cycles especially were the hardest not to symptom spot.
Yeah. Every day I was like, oh my God, I'm nauseous. Can that be a sign?
The first time in Daniela's life that she's actually excited for nausea.
I think I'm more tired. That's definitely a sign, right?
Do my boobs look more full?
Yeah, I said that like 100 times too. The reason it's suggested that you wait is because your hormone levels can be really low and some tests may not pick up on them. So sometimes if you're testing too early, you can get false negatives, which could induce stress or sadness. So if you just wait, you don't have to worry about the stress and sadness, and then you may get your true positive if it's there.
Like this video if you feel that 2-week wait is as painstaking as we do.
I will say during this 2-week wait period is one of the most hopeful times for me as well. Although I'm anxious because I want to take a test every day, I also am really excited because I can be hopeful that, hey, I might have a baby inside me today. So I just do things a little bit different and act a little bit more careful.
Now that we've worked out the kinks of our protocol and we feel more comfortable with insemination, we try to keep the symptom spotting to a minimum, but every once in a while we'll like give ourselves a little smile to each other and know like we're just thinking about it and being hopeful and excited
that this could possibly be the time.
So now we'll be waiting a few more days to see if Daniela's period rears its ugly head or if we got our BFP.
If it doesn't work, we tried our best and we get to try again, which is always exciting.
As for now, we just stick with the positive vibes. Keep it moving, positive.
That's something we say because on our honeymoon we went horseback riding. Just a little side note. And Jocelyn's horse's name was Positive. And her horse
was positive that he had his own plan for the day. You see, we were supposed to go to a nice beach and take the horses to walk along the beach, but Positive had his own idea for the day.
Where he would stop and eat all the time and hold up the whole entire line.
Which was about, 15 horses in the group, I think?
Yeah, and then the main guide kept screaming at him. We were in St. Lucia, so he had a really awesome accent, and he would always say, "Keep it moving, Positive." And so when we need to stay positive, we think of our fat little guy, Positive. If you enjoyed hearing our Lesbi-Honest truth, give us a like and subscribe.
We'd also love to hear about your journey, so don't forget to comment below. Awesome. I can't wait to hear success stories.
Yeah, definitely send us your success stories.
Let us know. Baby dust for everyone. And that's what our channel is all about, right? Supporting others.
And don't forget, use the link in the description for your very own Yo Sperm test and use our discount code LESBI10 for 10% off.
Don't forget to turn that notification button on so you can be up to date on the latest news in our journey.
We can't wait to share more with you.
We're going to talk about our Lesbi-Honest truth. Our Lesbi-Honest. It got stuck.
It's preposterous.
I'm pulling it out of your ear. I said the next time you said that, I'm going to pull it out of your ear.
I thought there was like a bug in my ear. I was like a tick.
To see that video again.
To see that video again.
To see
that video again.
Your record is broken. That's her fairy noise. I feel
sperm.
swimmers. But for the majority. But for the majority.
Also my telephone.
For our 4 hour.
Do you want me to say it?
No. On our 4th cycle. Phew.
Could be a sign.
For our 4th. It's
You
just
just
so
can't
hard
do
to say.
it.
It's a tongue twister.
Great. No.